Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with my sugar-free journey, and it's time for another Weight Loss Wednesday. So as of this morning, I am at 244.2 pounds. That means I have lost 155.8 pounds since from when I was at my heaviest. So that's really, really good news to be 155 pounds, over 155 pounds lighter than how I started off is exciting. I am a smidge disappointed that it's not a little more, that it wasn't a little more than that. The only reason is just before the 28-day challenge started. It started on Monday. I decided to have some onion rings because it's the 28-day challenge. I thought maybe I'd cheat a little bit. Well, of course, the very next day after that happened, I gained a pound, and I haven't lost weight in 2 or 3 days. And that just, drives home how insulin resistant that I am still, even with all this progress that I've made, how insulin resistant I am, that one small little order of onion rings is enough to first of all, pack on an entire pound, but second of all, to keep weight loss from happening for a couple days. So, but really, other than that, it's been a good week. The intermittent fasting that I'm doing is continuing to go well. It still kind of shocks me how long I can go. That I can go 16 hours a day without eating, and not feel hungry or irritable or all the other things that come with you would think would come with hunger, but you just don't get hungry. And that's really the power of ketosis more than anything. I am continuing to read Dr. Fung's book on the obesity code and his views on intermittent fasting, and it is a fascinating book. I put a link in the post. If you're interested in intermittent fasting at all, it's a really good book to kind of get the basics of it down. But Dr. Fung and Jimmy Moore are actually collaborating on a new book that will be out, I think, next month, if I'm remembering correctly, that just deals with fasting and intermittent fasting and what it is and how it works. And I think that I'm really looking forward to that book, and I think I will probably buy it as soon as it comes out because it looks very interesting. As far as exercise goes, I said last week that I learned my lesson about stretching, and I have learned my lesson about stretching. I've downloaded a stretching video on my phone, and now before I do any heavy lifting, the first place I go is to the mats and get my stretching on, because I don't want to be sidelined with another injury. And that's, the stretching, especially in my hips. And that's what I've really learned, is that my hips and my quads and my hamstrings are just really, really tight because I was so sedentary for so long. I wasn't using my tendons and my ligaments for anything other than sitting in a chair. And so now it takes some time to get all that loose and to get all that stretched out, and they're just not used to doing those things. And so it's good that I'm figuring this out as I go, and it's good that that component of it is I've figured out how important it is to do your stretching. You have to do your stretching every day. But other than all that, everything's going really well. I don't eat carbs. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat processed food. The weight continues to come off. And the exercise that I'm doing, I'm able to do more, lift more, go longer on my bike than I ever thought possible, and the weight is continuing to come off, and it's nice to see the different changes that are going on in my body, that reflected in the mirror, but also I can hear other people talk about how different I look now than I did just even a year ago. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going. So I would love to hear how your weight loss journey is going. If you want to leave one in the comments on the YouTube channel or on the blog post, or if you'd like to come join the 28-Day Challenge Facebook group, I'd love to have you over there and hear how things are going. If there's anything I can do to help you on your weight loss journey, please tell me. I would love to hear that. So yeah, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.